Alright, welcome back to Divinity Original Sins 2. We are on Honor Mode, hardest difficulty, only one save game, 75% less XP through a mod, and twice the number of enemies. We are facing these little buggers here. Frogs. Very, very nasty frogs. And I personally do not like them. We're not going to level up before that, so we might as well face the challenge. We have a solid position here, and I think we can start by summoning. Let's do the incarnates first. There we go. Good, let's see. Yep, that's a lot of frogs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not even to count these ones. Oh, wait. They are not in combat yet? Good. So let's summon. Let the cooldown pass a little bit so we can resummon relatively early. Because if we set the first 1 or 2 totems, it's gonna go down anyways. Oh, I'm not looking forward for that combat. Well, at least he has used his poison wave on one of the totems. Good. Not too bad. They are currently using their abilities on summon stuff. That one here can be worse because they do have lightning ability, and with the amount of water here, it could spiral out of control quite easily. Second already is at half hit points, so that's never good. As long as they target a wood totem, I do not mind. So let's start with the really important stuff. Healing Psychen. Giving everyone a little bit extra combat stats. And these guys here are pretty much non-resistant to water, and here we do have 70% water resistance, which is not super great, but they are affected by earth. What's their weakness? They are normal against earth, so earth it is. We are going to do blood arrows. And let's definitely start killing the electrical frogs first. They are not close enough yet. No, they're not close enough yet. As well as I could teleport them away. I'll just save my actions for now. Good, so let's move him here. Here rather, so he's not in range. Oh, wait a second. That might have been a mistake. We could have just moved him on and got a second attack off. I haven't seen that he was acting twice in a row. Good, so the third incarnate just died. Saiken skipped his turn because he was shocked, and that's why I said that it could spiral quite easily out of control. Like once they start to shock you, it's just not fun at all. Good, so water incarnate and a couple more totems. Well, nothing else that we can do with the incarnate. Now is a perfect time to teleport away, please. We are definitely going to use our tank in order to get rid of one of them. So, Executioner +2 action points could be used right there, and the crossbow is dealing damage. So the first two are done. It's only 4 more left. Unfortunately, Saiken is shocked yet again. That guy here is stunned. That guy here could easily be teleported away a little bit further. Perfect would be over here, but I think the farthest we can go is up to here, which is fine. Let's get a new incarnate, and we are summoning some more totems. So the incarnates are going to team up on this guy here. And although they do not deal so much damage, I mean, overall, if two of them continuously attack one, you can already see that since it's only physical armor, they are bypassing everything, and yeah, that guy's almost dead. Good fucking job, incarnates. Yeah, 100% immune against poison, so I'm not even going to try with the wand. This guy here luckily stays back. Good, let's kill this guy. Done. +2 AP from Executioner. I'm happy that I've chosen it. That fight here has become much easier. She already got +4 AP, and I think we just won the fight. Yeah. So only 2 more frogs. They are targeting incarnates mainly. Okay, in this case, he's targeting beast as well. But yeah, nothing really to write home about. Another incarnate. Just to heal Psychon and to move on and attack this guy. Perfect. Couldn't have been better. Yeah, that's now spiraling a lot out of control. Wow. Wow. Electrified water everywhere, or alternatively poison. I'm not going to make it rain because that would probably kill Saiken. Can we use first aid? Wonderful. Wow, so close. Let's definitely make sure that this guy is going to die, and we're not going to step onto any of that. Oh my god. I didn't want to step on any of the electricity, so I moved around. However, I used one action point too much. I wanted to petrify him. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Any other options on him? Well, I could Firestone Grenade him. See, that's why I was afraid about that combat. If all of them would have jumped in, this here would have gone south very, very fast. So this guy is going to die. Safety first. And make sure that beast is going to survive. And we just kill. No! Wow, miss. Well, he was poisoned, he would have ticked to death. Anyways, let's taunt this guy and just make sure that our main characters are not taking any more damage. Almost dead, the frog. And done. Whew. That was a nice fight. I liked it. So, in hindsight, fighting 6 of the frogs at once, definitely the upper position was contributing a lot. Like every single shot plus 20 to 30% damage, execution on top of it, and a nice little bow. It could have been way, way worse. That's a good playthrough so far. Good. Let's check our loot and call it a night afterwards. So lockpicks. Well, that one was pretty okay. A bit more magical resistance than we currently have. Might as well give it to her. Okay, so that was the first piece of loot, which wasn't complete and utter crap. At least a couple of resurrection scrolls. The game knew that it was a hard fight. So let's do some more arrowheads. Like that's 6 of them. And we have the short sticks. Right, I think that was it. So, as for the arrows, could use a slowdown arrow, but we do not have oil. Poisonous arrow, we have a couple of them. For knockdown arrows, we would need antlers. I'm pretty sure the skulls are not going to be sufficient. Let's shortly check that. Yeah, isn't sufficient. Well, too bad. I wish we could create a couple more of the knockdown arrows. Because the lightning arrows in this fight haven't meant shit for us, because some of the frogs were like completely immune against lightning.
Could be an ambush.
Perfect. Just a couple more scrolls. Oh, really? Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, joke's on you guys. How is that even possible? So, did this guy really put in 9 frogs at a time? I mean, we just killed 6. It could have been closer, but it certainly wasn't like a easy fight. So how is he thinking that you're running into this and then killing 9 at the same time? Well, that's maybe a little bit too ambitious. Well, I don't like the position. The cluster here is definitely not good. There we go. That was foreseeable. Let's summon something in the water. We're not going to use water because if the guy with the electricity frog is going to jump in, I don't want the same shit to happen again. Good, so uh, to a certain degree we need to get away from here. At least a little bit. Like, we can't stand all on the same place. Furthermore, let's just pretend for a second that this guy here is not here. And we're moving it away. Perfect. So now we can focus on him and do one at a time. One and two, and he's almost dead. Wow. Wow. Luckily for us, we seem to fight only the two. This guy over here he's just laid back and is like chilling there. Alright guys, you got that. Don't worry. Don't mind me. Good, we knocked him down and knocked him out. Perfect. Now, first and foremost, heal ourselves. Good. Secondly, nice little buff. And then, bam! There we go. Well, let's put it this way. If we would have walked in unaware of what's going to happen, we would have had 9 frogs on us, and I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have survived it. The way it turned out, though, was okay. Also now with the new fight, most of it is okay. Perfect. Killed 2 further frogs. And more resurrection scrolls. Well, the author of that clearly has thought that a lot of players are going to die here. Way too much poison. So, there's one last frog. Let's first of all get rid of all of the poison. In the meantime, we can already start summoning incarnates. I don't know what he might have designed on top of that frog. Good, let's see. We do have the high ground. We should deal some significant damage against this guy. Halfway down. And there we go. The big unload, as always. I already knew it would happen, and this is why I hate them so much. Like if you have 2 or 3 of them and they jump into you, I wouldn't know. Probably your party gets one-shotted. Good. Chicken time for him. And there we go. Done. A bow, but ours is way better. Fiery arrowhead, also okay. I think we can get a nice little collection of arrows going. I just need to remember to use them. Good. Which leaves only one more room open, and then we're done here. Interestingly enough, we even got a little bit of XP, like despite the fact that we had the 75% XP penalty. So turning in
the children shall be safer.
600 further XP, nice. And there we go, we have the ancient stone hedge, but with him we can open it. So I think there isn't any monster, but you never know. Well, that's pretty solid magical armor right away. There we go. Good. So that was helpful. Let's get a new incarnate.
Help! Help me! Stuck fast. You, son of Tenax, 1,000. I haven't seen a wicked yet. Please, good sir, seize the. Stuck fast. Stuck fast. Stuck fast.
So let's get the spear done.
such magic. After he and... But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn... Marvelous, my friend. The switch will open. Brackers would have made me a supplicant. I was fully briefed about this awful
Good.
place before I came. I never thought I would become one of his... For joy here.
So, Withermore Soul Jar. We can get that easy. Not here, but pretty soon. Good. Very good. So, I think that's a good point for a break. I will call it a day for today. And next time we're going to go through the arena, having some fun with the arena itself, and hopefully surviving all of that. There are a couple of great weapons here. I like the idea of getting that stuff as well, like the belt and so on and so forth. Physical armor on our feet. Maybe we're doing that before we go. So if we look, 2 characters definitely needed, and a belt can be used as well. So let's use this and this and this. Well, the mage shoes are just a little bit better than these, so let's go for them. Skull cap also good. So yeah, real basic equipment that we're currently lacking, and we're going to trade in a little bit of our current equipment. Stuff that we do not really need. For instance, the 100 pieces of worn armor, stained pants, and so on. Good, that should be fine. Let's go. Perfect. Perfect. Such a good first run. I like it. So far, so good. Alright, see you later, everyone.